Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. I do videos all about parenting, motherhood, and occasional education videos as well. I myself am an elementary school teacher and also a mom of a 1-year-old named Alice. I am expecting my second daughter sometime in July, and I am also a doctoral student studying early childhood education. So today's video is all about 5 different diaper brands that I have used and my thoughts on all 5 of them. Which one is the best? So let's get into it. I'm going to be measuring my diapers on 4 categories: softness, thickness, cost, and whether or not my daughter has had a blowout in this diaper. Which one do you like the most? What about the diapers? What about these diapers here, Alice? Honest? It's pretty cute. Brand number 1. Honest Company. So let's start with softness. Honest Company is a fairly soft diaper, but I would not call it a very soft diaper. One of the things that I will mention about Honest is they're so cute. Look how cute they are. Look at these pandas. They're so sweet. Has lots of really adorable prints that you can get. The second category for the diaper is thickness. How thick is the Honest diaper? Well, the Honest diaper, honestly, I would say is fairly thick, but it's not overly thick. You're not gonna pat your baby's butt and it be just like some absolutely ridiculous thickness level. So I would say as far as thickness goes, Honest is somewhere in the middle, maybe even towards the thinner side of things. Category number 3, cost. Honest diapers can be expensive. They're definitely more expensive than the other brands that I'm going to talk about today if you don't get a deal for them. So make sure if you're buying Honest, try your best to get a deal. But they are super cute. I love them. They've worked pretty well. But I'm going to tell you about one of my gripes about these diapers in just a second. Category number 4. Does Honest diapers hold in blowouts? So far, yes. It's so funny because my daughter, anytime we drive in the car, every time she'll poop in her seat. I don't know if it's just the way that her legs are positioned. She always poops in the car seat. And Honest diapers have never failed us on holding whatever it is that comes out in. I also will say too that Honest tends to hold in the smell pretty well, which is a blessing and a curse because sometimes you want to know so that you can make sure baby's not sitting in mess. My one final gripe about Honest diapers is I don't like that there's no way to see the wetness indicator. A lot of other diapers that I'm going to talk about today have a wetness indicator line, and that thing is so helpful because then you can see the line and say, okay, well, it's blue, so I need to change them. So that's my only complaint about Honest, is there's not, you know, like a little circle or something that can turn a different color so you can tell. Obviously, we keep track and we change our daughter pretty often, but it would be nice to have that. Brand number 2, up&up, which is the Target brand. Softness. As far as the diapers that I'm going to review today go, I would say that up&up is definitely the least soft of all the diapers. It doesn't mean that it's not soft. It feels perfectly fine on the inside, definitely soft on the inside. It's definitely more rough on the outside than the other diapers, but it does a perfectly fine job of being soft. But it is the least soft of all the diapers that I'm going to review today. Category 2, thickness. Up&up is definitely the thinnest diapers that I am reviewing today, and it shows. I mean, it's pretty thin. That being said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, and we really haven't had that many problems with up&up diapers, but they are definitely the thinnest of all of the diapers. Category number 3, cost. Up&up diapers are very reasonably priced, and for what you get, honestly, the price is excellent. We really haven't had very many issues with up&up diapers, save for a couple, which I'll talk about one of them in just a second. But they are definitely, you definitely see a difference in quality as far as the up&up diapers compared to the other brands I'm going to talk about today. But all in all, they do just fine. And your baby might do perfectly fine with up&up and you might have no issues with it. In which case, I say get these guys. They're definitely the most cost effective. Category number 4, blowouts. So up&up actually has suffered a blowout from my daughter. I will say though, it was the first time she pooped that day and it was a pretty big poop, so I don't know that it's up&up's fault, but I did want to mention that there has been a blowout in an up&up diaper for my daughter. So as far as blowouts go, it has happened. So now we tend to use up&up diapers for daytime, not around her typical poop time, just because we know that these have blown out once before. And my daughter is in the correct size as well. make sure that's really important too. Make sure your child is wearing the correct size diapers. It makes a huge difference, especially as far as blowouts are concerned. Let's talk about brand number 3, which is Huggies. So brand number 3 and brand number 4, believe it or not, are actually the same. They're both Huggies diapers, but they're 2 different brands of Huggies diapers. So the first one I'm going to cover is Huggies Snug and Dry. They are super cute. I don't know if you could see, has Mickey Mouse on it. We're a big Disney family here, so they're super cute. What I like about Huggies is quite a few things, and we're going to talk about Huggies. But honestly, my short version opinion of them is they're just fine. They are just fine. Category number 1, softness. Huggies are actually very soft diapers. I would say of all the diapers, these are the second softest. These Snug and Dry diapers are the second softest, both inside and out. The inside can be a little bit chafy, but it has a lot of absorption in there, and I'll show you in just a second. Category number 2, thickness. So Huggies Snug and Dry, I would say these are definitely thicker than your up&up diapers, and somewhere probably close to the Honest diapers. One thing I do really like about these though is the elastic around the legs, hopefully you can see it, is really stretchy, and it gets pretty tight around their little legs. So I really like that particular feature about the Huggies diapers. I also like that the Huggies diapers have the wetness indicator here, the yellow line, so it will turn blue if baby has gone. Category number 3, cost. These are the lower cost Huggies diapers, and you can actually get a bag of these usually for about $7.99 depending on where you live for one of the small bags. So it's definitely cheaper than most of the other brands, actually all of them except for Target's brand. These guys are cheaper, and especially cheaper if you can get those Fetch Rewards and those other rebate options that usually come with Huggies diapers. Category number 4, blowouts. Alice has not had a blowout in a Huggies Snug and Dry. They have a wetness indicator. They're reasonably priced, so I definitely would recommend checking these out if they don't irritate your baby's bottom. Every baby is different, so your baby might not be a fan of these. That's why I'm doing this video, so if you find a brand that does not work for you, maybe you can try one of the others. Brand number 4, as I already mentioned, I'm going to talk about a different kind of Huggies diaper that I've actually grown to really like a lot. Now, it comes with some caveats, and we'll talk about those, but let's go ahead and talk about our diaper number 4, which is Huggies Special Delivery. So in terms of softness, Huggies Special Delivery is bar none the most soft diaper of any of the diapers that I'm going to review today. It is extremely soft on the outside and also gentle on the inside as well. It has that same really great elastic around the legs that I really like with Huggies diapers. These guys are their premium diapers. So these are the fancier brand of Huggies diapers. So let's talk about category 2, which is thickness. These diapers, like I've mentioned, are pretty thick. They're definitely the thickest of any of the diapers that I review today. Not by a ton. It's not like they're gonna have a bubble butt or anything, but there's definitely a weight to these diapers that the others simply do not have. Category number 3, cost. Okay, well, that's where Huggies Special Delivery gets kind of shot in the foot a little bit. They are definitely the most expensive diapers of all the diapers that I'm reviewing today. They are the new brand. They are the premium Huggies brand, and you can tell. You can tell in the quality of the diaper. But honestly, I don't know that it's necessarily worth the extra cost unless you can get these for a deal. And you can. They usually put out some pretty big coupons for the special delivery diapers, or there's some other ways that you can save money on them too. For example, if you are on Amazon and you look at the open box warehouse, sometimes you can get special delivery that way too. So the only way that I really buy special delivery is if I can get them on sale. But if I can, and they're comparable to the other prices of diapers, I like these a lot. The last brand and the last diaper that I'm going to review today is Pampers Swaddlers. So I chose Pampers Swaddlers instead of Pampers Baby Dry because Swaddlers are what my daughter has been in since she was in the NICU. This is what the NICU put her in, and these are my favorite diapers of all the ones that she has. There's nothing wrong with the other brands that I've used, but if I had to pick one, this is my favorite, is Pampers Swaddlers. Some babies, these don't work for them, so that's why I have those other reviews for you to check out if these diapers do not work for you. But let me talk about why I like these. Category number 1, softness. I would say that Pampers are actually softer than most of the other diapers except for Huggies Special Delivery. They're very soft and they're very comfortable for my child. Like I said, my NICU actually used them, but obviously different hospitals use different brands. I know some hospitals in the NICU use Huggies as well. It's kind of funny because my NICU used Huggies wipes, but Pampers diapers. Category number 2, thickness. What I like about Pampers is that they're not overly thick, but you can tell even from the inside of the diaper that they have almost like a perforations in it to help not only keep baby's butt dry, but to absorb any liquid. So I really like these as far as keeping Alice's butt dry and also not being overly thick. I would say in terms of thickness, these are definitely thicker than the Target up&up brand, but I would say that they are less thick than the Huggies brand. But in this particular case, I think it's okay because we'll get to how there's not really been any problems with this one. Category number 3, cost. Now, Pampers Swaddlers definitely cost more than Huggies Snug and Dry, and it costs more than Pampers Baby Dry, but I don't find that it costs that much more. I'm gonna put a post right here of the cost of what one diaper usually is at the grocery store price, so that you can get a sense of how much it really costs. But honestly, Pampers diapers, you should never pay full price for them. There's always coupons. Check your different apps, whichever stores you shop at. There's usually an app for a Pampers Swaddler coupon, or Pampers actually has its own proprietary loyalty program where you can scan the codes inside of the diapers, and I've actually made, man, probably like $30 cash back on them just from uploading codes at specific times of the year, because they'll send you a push notification that says, hey, if you upload 3 codes, then we'll give you $5 cash back. So I'll actually sit on my codes in my diapers until one of those comes around, and then I'll upload the codes. So that's a hot tip for ways to get Pampers diapers a little bit cheaper. So they're not the cheapest, definitely not the cheapest. I would say they're the second most expensive of the ones. Well, no, they're probably the third most expensive of the ones I've talked about. Honest and Special Delivery definitely are a little bit more expensive, but I love these guys. Category number 4, has Alice had a blowout in them? No, she hasn't, and she's used these diapers since, like I said, she was in the NICU. She's used them for her whole life. We have not had a blowout in them. Honestly, if I could use these all the time, I would, but I am a cheapskate, so I buy whatever is on sale, and we are very lucky that my daughter has not had issues with any of the brands that I've shown you. I will say, as far as when she's a little irritated, the only time when she's been irritated is when she was in those up&up diapers, and I don't know that it's the up&up's fault necessarily. I think it's just it doesn't do quite as good of a job with moisture wicking, so she just wound up with a little bit of some bumps there. But honestly, we like all of the diaper brands that I've shown you today, and I recommend all of them, but there's so many other diaper brands. Are there any diaper brands that you love and swear by that your baby just loves? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas, especially with a second child on the way. We go through a lot of diapers. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more parenting and teacher content. And thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.